Okay, here's my initial reaction, all my thoughts, all my questions about season 2, episode 5 of Severance. And spoilers ahead. Okay, first up, what is up with the dentist stuff at the beginning of the episode? Like, are they cleaning teeth down in the exports hall? And then what the heck is Mark drinking in his fridge? It looks like baby formula or something. Mark was pissing me off this episode, and it didn't really click with me why he was acting the way he was until Dylan said, "Have you told Helly about what happened in the tent?" Then I was like, all right, I get it. It did feel good to have Helly shoo him out in the hallway, though, because I was like, all right, we got Helly back. And totally a big brain move by Dylan checking behind that hang in there poster, because I wouldn't have picked up on that for sure. I also thought it was interesting how Mr. Drummond said that Helena's tempers would be back in balance soon. So to me, this means that all the Egans must have some kind of mapping of their 4 tempers, which would make sense because if they're trying to replicate their personalities or collection of their tempers in someone else, they would have to know what it was to begin with. My favorite scene in the whole episode was the elevator scene between Mark and Mr. Milchick. I love Mark calling Mr. Milchick out on his BS and then Milchick throwing it right back at him. And we found out that Lumen was lying about Bert retiring, that they actually canned him for his relationship with Irv. I mean, Lumen cannot stop lying. They cannot. It is like their thing. And then we get flashes of Mark reintegrating at the end of the episode and seeing Miss Casey. Based on how the season is going, I think Mark is going to be fully reintegrated pretty soon. And all Outie Mark is going to want to do is find Gemma. But the only thing on Lumen's mind is him completing Cold Harbor. So Lumen's going to be pressing Mark to complete Cold Harbor, and he can't drag his feet too much or else Lumen might get suspicious about him maybe being reintegrated. So I think this file is going to go up and up. I'm talking 98, 99% as he gets so close to finding Gemma. And then we're going to find out what completing this file to 100% means. And I'm willing to bet it's not good. So I think Mark is going to have to kind of get a buzzer beater in, save Gemma, and not complete this file. I also feel like we're slowly starting a collision path between Mark having to choose between Helly and Gemma. Like, why is this file so important to Helena? And if it's so important to her, does that mean it's bad news to Helly? And then if that's the case, does that mean Mark might have to sacrifice Helly to save Gemma? I don't know.